Hey guys!
Hey guys!
We're back, and tonight we're reviewing part 2 of the 4-part Arrowverse crossover from The Flash, episode titled Invasion. If you haven't seen it yet and you want to avoid any spoilers, skip this video and come back later because everything we say from this point forward is going to be a spoiler. Okay, after we were kind of disappointed in part 1 of the crossover event, which really wasn't part of the crossover event, it was like it was an episode of Supergirl with a tiny bit of a tease.
Yeah, with an intro to the crossover
event. But in this episode, they put the team together really fast, which I liked. But then I feel like the episode kind of fell apart a little bit, because once they got everybody together, then they were arguing half the time about some Flashpoint drama, Wally being obstructed by Iris and Joe, and then with the mind control, they were fighting each other. Well, between the training and the mind control, they were actually fighting each other for half of the episode, or maybe a little more.
But we really enjoyed the interpersonal dynamics between all of the characters in the different universes. From the different universes.
Yeah. Like Supergirl and Barry, they have just kind of natural screen chemistry. But surprisingly, Supergirl had some really great scenes with Heatwave.
Yeah.
He wanted to call her skirt, and she was just kind of, alright, whatever. And then when he does get in trouble, he's like, Supergirl, do something!
Visually, the episode was awesome. There were some really great visual scenes in there with, Supergirl flying, and with Firestorm, and
the Dominators.
Yeah, the Dominators. Like, there was a lot of really visually great things in this episode.
And just seeing all these heroes together at the same time, in the same place, it was basically enough to make me squee my face off. But there were times when the writing got really sloppy.
Yeah, the writing in this episode was not so great. One of the biggest ones, which pulled me out of the show for a moment, was when the president was captured, and into the little wristband was, Traveler has been taken, the president has been taken, and I was like, why'd you use a code name if you were just gonna rat it out at the end?
Yeah.
Like, the point of using a code name over the airwaves is so anybody listening in doesn't know who it is.
Yeah. For me, it was Don't Hold Back. When Oliver told Supergirl to not hold back, I'm shocked she didn't go, I have to. I'll obliterate all of you. I'll vaporize you with my super eyes. Because then when she gets up there, she's really just holding back.
Yeah, she's really not doing anything
at
all.
She's hovering, and they're shooting her, and she's smiling at them. And whenever somebody does fly up and try to hit her, she throws them down. I'm like, no, Supergirl is holding back. That line was utterly pointless. And lastly, I feel like the scene where the heroes show up, and it's a trap, and they get mind controlled. Is the president still alive, or was that a hologram and they deactivated it? It looked like the president was actually there and they vaporized him,
yeah.
But I don't know that for sure because none of them went, oh my god, they killed the president.
Yeah, that scene was really ambiguous. It did look like the president got vaporized, but like he said, nobody reacted to it. In fact, as soon as the president was vaporized, they're all like, "It's a trap!" And I'm like, "Oh, so was that a hologram? Was that fake?" Like, it was a little confusing.
2 episodes into this 4-part crossover, I'm a little disappointed, and maybe it's just because I had super high expectations for it, and it was just no way it could live up to it. That's very possible, because I did have very high expectations for this crossover.
Yeah, we kind of expected it to be like the Barry and Supergirl crossover from last year, and that was freaking awesome. Like, that was amazing. That was a great crossover. There was like no complaints for that. And this one here, it's just, I don't know, it's just not living up to it. So far, I'm just not impressed.
Anyway, that's how we're feeling about the crossover so far, but we want to know what you think, so let us know down in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed this review, please tell us by dropping a like on it and subscribe for more reviews.
And thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.